Hello, Mr. Ringo. How are you doing? You have a good day, Ringo. Oh, I'm here. Hey, Janice, how you doing, girl? But behave, dog. You're in trouble. Hmm. What are you cooking tonight, Janice? I gotta hit that grocery store tomorrow myself. A potato bake. Now, what is that? I was the same way, Ringo. I fooled with them damn doctors for the last 2 or 3 days, and I was just mentally exhausted. I crashed for a while. Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, that does. That really sounds good. Get out, right? I got where I quit buying regular potatoes. I just got where I buy the ones that are already cut up and sliced and everything. I can do everything with them I want to do with the others. You better quit biting me. Yeah, this time of the year is bad about that anyway. Rocky. may have to pick up some ribs tomorrow. Haven't had none of them in a while. Well, with those that are already cut, you can do everything you can do with a regular baked potato. I mean, with a regular potato. And they won't go bad like that because they're in the freezer. Yeah, I need to. There for a pretty good while, I was making chicken and rice for Rocky, and well, me too. And I haven't made any of that in a while. I'm gonna have to get that slow cooker out. Sometimes I'm just hungry for a little bit of something, and I'll grab some of those French fries and throw them in the microwave and cook them up, and make me a little of my special sauce, and makes a pretty good little light meal. I got to taking in. Uh, I can't think of the name of the damn thing now. But I need to start fixing where I make some big meals and put them up in a food saver. That works well. Little new potatoes, well, that's what they call them here. My mom used to raise them potatoes and green beans and would put them things up every year. You talk about good now. It'll make me hungry, make me go get something to eat. No, I've been getting hungry for green beans again for a little while. Mm. Are you up half a night again then, huh? We just about to hit midnight. Hey, Badge, how you doing, my friend? Janice talking about food again, make me hungry. I'm getting hungry for some jerky. I'm gonna have to go buy some stuff and make some of my jerky up. I like that we pick stuff. I got to checking today, and on my motorcycles, we got one of them I put up for sale today. I put 80,000 miles on them motorcycles in the last 4 years. If you ever try it, you love it. What is Billabong, Janet? I think that's pretty close. I said, what is Billabong? Isn't that from Australia? These people talk about their survival food. There's three foods that I make. One of them ship's biscuits. There's a meat too that may be in Africa. But it's sort of like jerky. Well, did you get them to change the spark plug, Brad? I was reading your deal or watching your deal a while ago. And I may be pronouncing it wrong. Yeah, I know the song. But when you go to the store and you buy meat, I know you buy mutton. Do they sell kangaroo or any of the wild meats in the store? Walt and Matilda. Thought about that song in a long time. Come on up, Badge. You ain't got nothing to do. Apparently, a root tastes a whole lot like a deer. I love it. Who eats what? You like to watch them bounce, huh? Oh, who's eating horns? Well, they got them things every size in the world over there. What is it? The big ones, the gray? Them damn things, what, 6 foot tall? When Buick Oldsmobile first come out with them aluminum blocks and aluminum heads, you see somebody driving down the street and all of a sudden they blow a spark plug. Blow, blah, 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 blah. Rango, them does eat pretty damn good. The red's the biggest. Yeah, they're huge. There's a video on YouTube where one of the big kangaroos that got hold of, hey, you turning? Got hold of this guy's dog, and he went over there and he reared back and put a right cross on that kangaroo and then popped him again. And the kangaroo decided he didn't want no more of that. Hmm. I sort of miss I had an old hunting buddy that used to get on a deer leash with us. He didn't give a damn about killing a deer, but he loved to cook. And we'd kill a turkey and he'd slice that thing up and deep fry it. Woo! You talk about good. Now that was a grave, wasn't it? We got down there in South Texas and I killed a turkey one day. Hey, Roy. Yeah, you getting on the short road now. Becky gonna be home for long. But anyway, I killed that turkey and brought it in there and we cleaned it up. And he sliced the thing up and deep fried it. And I bit into that and it was so hot. Hey, Cookie. There you go. 8 days. Yeah, you gonna be on a leash. But I bit into that thing. It's so hot you couldn't eat it. We come to find out the little bird's eye peppers grow wild down there, and them turkeys had been eating those peppers, and they were so hot you could not eat them. Cookie, I stopped by IHOP and got me a BLT today while I was in town. I thought about you. Yeah, you run your mouth now. She'll be home in 8 days. But I didn't see no little people. Yeah, you better. No, didn't see none. I was disappointed. Yeah, they just the right height in it. You know, the most dreaded thing there is for a midget is when somebody farts in the elevator. I bet them dogs are going to throw a fit when Miss Becky gets back. Yeah. Cookie, what you been up to today? Yeah, uh-huh. Roy be sleeping on the floor. Rocky's in trouble. While I was gone today, he got in the trash again. I don't know what got him started doing that. Yeah. You get your ears cleaned out again, won't you, Roy? I bet I know who's going to be the winner. You gone, Badge? I was hoping you'd come up here and get on the screen for a little while. Uh-oh. You have a good night, Badge. What are you going to be playing with today, Cookie? All right. I was watching a deal the other day, and they were talking about in the Philippines, and it's illegal as heck. But there's a whole industry over there where they build 1911s, and they're all built by hand. Everything on them. I stopped by Cabela's today and picked up some stuff, but they didn't have the one that I want to buy. I want to buy one of them new Henrys. Henry with that side gate on it, the steel one, 45 long coat. Yeah. All that crazy crap is getting around the world. You need to carry one of them things all the time anymore. I'll tell you what, that new Henry rifle they got out is sweet. Got a price tag on it too, though. If you can't hit it in 15 rounds, you might as well give up. You know, these automatics are all right, but I still love MO wheel guns. And revolvers are just a level. They don't carry near as good. But now you don't have to worry about somebody seeing them, so that helps. Yeah, yeah. That Henry lever that I'm looking at, that damn thing nearly $800. What you gonna be popping, turning? You going to the real range, huh? That's one I never have taken. That's sure some good eating. You know, you think about it, Cookie, that old cowboys made $1 a day. So you'd have to work a month and a half to buy that gun. What are you, what caliber are you shooting on them elk, Ernie? You and the horses don't get along? I need to come see you. That's been my dream hunt. There's been a horseback hunt for elk. Ooh, I bet. That probably me too. I got that muscle going inside the leg. I don't know if I could stay on a horse all that long, but I'd sure like to try. I had a friend of mine that I think he was in Idaho, and really, Western saddles are a lot more comfortable than them English saddles are. 300 here, Winchester or Weatherby. Hey, Phil, how you doing? Yeah, about the only ammo that I'll buy anymore is 22s and 380s and 9s. Everything else I still hand load. I love them black powders. I've got several of them rifles, and I got one that you'd, well, I got four of them really, that you'd enjoy, Roy. It's only American made uh, cap and ball rifle. It's only American patent, I guess I ought to say. It's an Underhammer. Them some shooting little guns. Got a 36 and a 45 and 50. Mm. Yeah, I got a lot of guns, but I gotta know Remington, ADL, uh, 7 mag. When I really get ready to lay something on the ground, that's when I go pick up. Hopkins Allen is the one that come up with that design, Roy. I've got a Rossi 45 long coat, and I've killed several deer with it, several hogs too. I've got several of them old Remington rifles back when Remington really made a top notch rifle. 30-30 don't kick bad, Janet. That's a little old bitty gun. Yeah, I'm shooting well, I think that one's a 325, but I cast my own bullets. Most of them out of a Limo. Hmm. You got to snuggle up to it, Janice. Yep, they yeah, I've got about 1,000 pounds of lead, something like that. I had a friend of mine that ran a rifle and pistol indoor range, and I helped put that range in. So I still got that 145. I got a 45 625 cookie. It's that one that's got the moon clips. Boy, that's an accurate little old pistol. Do they have any of them out there in Arizona, Roy? Yep. It's a officer's target model too. Boy, it's got a trigger on it that's out of this world. Yeah. Moon clip. Mm-hmm. Or you can get uh, auto mags that'll fit in there without the clip. I used to shoot pistol matches with that gun. Oof, shooting some gun. That's the one I've never been to. Is one of the reenactments or rendezvous. I'd like to go make one of them rendezvous one of these days. I get a kick out of casting them bullets and lubing them and everything. I tell you, the only thing are primers. Is it getting where you can buy primers? Now, what state is that in, Roy? Is that in Arizona? Texas ain't a bad state to live in for that either. Oh, okay. since they started. I don't know how many states you got the constitutional carry now. And they just fun to shoot, ain't they, Phil? But you know, Janice, I'll tell you a little story about that with me. The first deer I killed, a little old 6 point. I thought, damn, why not I kill that pretty little old thing? And that next year, I got in there and they had a drought, and I bet I picked 100 deer up by the tail, and they'd waddle off 15, 20 yards and fall over. They got some big old deer though, don't they, Ringo? Here in the States, they had nearly shot the wildlife out. Hey, Moon, good evening. If it wasn't for the hunters in the United States, you wouldn't have hardly any wildlife. Well, like that buddy of mine was wanting me to come over there and shoot on one of them big ranches. Now, how did they do that, Janet? Yeah. For a long time, I just hunted with archery. Was all I hunted with. I killed out with that. But they, I had a friend of mine lived in Illinois. I went up there and killed a couple of deer. Big old deer. Yeah, all of them. Well, they're not, no automatics or full automatics are allowed here without special deal. Phil, when I come back from Vietnam, I got into bows. And that's just something I never have got out of. I used to shoot competitively and got up pretty high in rankings there for a while. Mm, okay. That buddy of mine that was trying to get me to come over there, and they were shooting donkeys and pigs and uh, camels. Nah, you're not too scrawny. That ain't working out for them too good in Texas, Bill. I laughed. I was watching a video the other day. Some people hijacked the car and jumped in the car and tried to drive off and had a standard transmission to it. And they couldn't drive it. Well, I know in England, they're even tough on knives over there. Well, Phil, that could be good or that could be bad. Yeah, but they got bows now that anybody can pull. And a bow's actually more accurate than a gun is. You can take a bow and put it in the shooting machine and it'll sit there and stick it there in the same hole every time. I got Rocky. He's quiet tonight. He's in trouble. He got the trash. Yeah, our big president all of a sudden decided he's going to build a southern wall, didn't he? I tell you one thing I did try here a couple of years ago and I didn't like, and that was a crossbow. Them are the most unhandy things in the world. And a regular compound will outshoot them. You talking about what kind of bow I shoot? I made Indian flat bows and built a jig where I could turn my own arrows and had half the fun of bows or guns or either one with tuning them in. I shot for Golden Eagle for about 3 years and shot for High Country for about five, I guess. I built one out of Osage Orange and didn't like it. And believe it or not, the closest wood to Osage Orange, but it's straight, is mulberry. And those make some great bows. They're straight grained and they're first cousin to that Osage Orange. I've got the string jigs and the bow presses and all that junk. Still need to sell a bunch of stuff. we used to put a demonstration on at some of these archery shoots and when I shoot for them companies, and we'd take a candy lifesaver, just a white peppermint lifesaver, and put them up at 20 yards and bust them with them bows. And the, then we moved to 15 yards and put aspirin up, bust them. We had one old guy that'd take a recurve and you could throw an aspirin up, he'd bust in the air. He was something else. In my life, I've taken somewhere between 120 and 150 deer with a bow. Don't get Cookie started laughing again. Damn bitches. Oh, Lord. You talking to me or Cookie, Turning? I spent a ton of money one time, bought a Gold Cup, sent it to Florida and had it worked all over and shot that thing for a while. And then I bought the 625 and right out of the box it outshoot that automatic. Yeah, Kimber's a good gun. You know, you can take the best gun in the world and it still depends on who got hold of it. My favorite gun of all time, just to shoot and plink, is, is one of my Ruger Mark 4s, Mark 5. Jeff Cooper. Damn, I hadn't heard that name in a long time. But that old Ruger just. Hello, Miss Kathleen Klein. Yep. You know, I've got old two or three guns that I used to be pretty fair shot. And I'd have buddies of mine have guns they couldn't get to settle in. Had two of them, and I never could get going. Ain't even one thing wrong with that. You got to clean the damn thing, Roy. That was why I bought that 50 cal Hopkins Allen Underhammer. Was we were supposed to have a black powder elk hunt come up that year, and it didn't gel, but that's what I bought it for. Ringo, the most accurate 22 I've got is I think it was a Mossberg single shot bolt action rifle, and that thing would just sit there and stick them in the same hole. Cheapest gun I own. I think I gave $18 brand new for that damn little rifle. And I've got some expensive 22s, and they won't outshoot that one. And it's got a terrible trigger, but damn it'll shoot. I was going to ask you the other day, Kat, how did your DNA come up? Did it come up as good as you wanted it to on your bison? Yeah, that's a sweet little gun. Okay. Let me know how you come out on that. You got my curiosity up, Kat. I think in waitresses and IHOP when I ordered that BLT, I think they thought I was crazy and look outside and go to laughing. Will y'all butcher any of them for your own use, Kat? Springfield used to make some pretty good rifles. 7 by 57. Damn, I hadn't thought about one of them in a long time. I had a friend of mine I deer hunted with, and he had one of those in the lever action, the Marlin. He killed a lot of deer with it. Okay. Yep. I'm fixing to sell a bunch of my guns, and y'all sure making it hard on me because every one of them guns y'all name that I've got a story behind it. .220 Swift. Cat, do y'all have the not groundhog, but the, that's one thing I want to visit on my way out to Arizona this year is that uh, range they've got in New Mexico, where they got a campground in the range and everything. You walk out of your trailer and go shoot prairie dog. That's another one I always wanted to do was set up on them prairie dogs. Man, my memory was terrible. I done got put to sleep twice in the last week and a half. Boy, that don't help your memory at all. Yeah. Well, this has got the 1,000 yard range and a bunch of stuff, pistol ranges and stuff. Yeah. We are a bunch of us get together and go to Wyoming or been around Wyoming. And them things are everywhere. Or to have a little get together and shoot prairie dogs. That thing took 2 steps towards her and she squealed like a pig under a gate, didn't you, Cat? I was talking to somebody on here the other day, and they were talking about they live in West Virginia and said there's no limit. Boy, isn't that the truth, Bill? Ooh, them things are nasty. That last place I deer hunted had a little creek that ran through the middle of it that was just went into little bitty lakes, and them damn newts are in there, and we killed about 150 newts there in 2 years. There's holes everywhere. Bill, my son is about 260, he's about 5'10", I guess, and just a heck of a chunk. And all right, Turning, appreciate you coming in, but he'll pick a rattlesnake up. You know, he fool with that kind of stuff. But you take a spider and run him plumb out of the damn country. Funny what people are scared of. All right, good luck, man. Hope you bring an elk back. Yeah, they are sort of weird. I had a friend of mine live down deep South Texas and had a swimming pool that they drained it. They didn't use it anymore. And there was damn kangaroo rats were always getting off in that pool. That breeds something else, that's for sure. I ain't too sure what sometimes. I'm serious about that. We ought to, a bunch of us ought to get together and go someplace and go prairie dog shooting. We have a special meetup. You want in there? Yeah, I don't know about Oklahoma. I know New Mexico's got them. Yeah, Colorado. Find a ranch out there that build us a few rifle benches up and carry with us. I don't imagine they fool with the hunting all that much. Oh yeah, Oklahoma's not bad. Hey, you ain't all that far from Colorado. And I imagine the eastern side of Colorado is where the prairie dogs would be. Yeah, I bet. There used to be some big ones out in West Texas, North Texas and West Texas, but they poisoned a bunch of them things there to get rid of them. Do you know any place in Oklahoma that a man might get in on cooking? Hmm. See what you can come up with. Have some pretty places in Colorado to camp. On prairie dogs? Miss Cat, I appreciate you coming in, gal. I tell you what, I want to go see Cat when she's baking them 50 loaves of bread. Good night, Cat. I tell you what, just for all around caliber, you can't beat that 243. That buddy of mine that was building a 1,000 yard gun up, and oof, he spending some money on that gun. Oh, yep. I got one of the old 243s that was made in, let's see, it had to be in the 70s. One of those Remingtons were super accurate rifles. You can cut a clover leaf with it anytime you'll do it. Yeah, they Remington 700. And then they had what was the name of it? I mean, the numbers on that other gun. A little bitty cheap gun, but it was one of those freaks that was just accurate as hell. Yeah, I do too, Cookie. I got a guy supposed to come look at a couple of rifles I've got for sale tomorrow. Well, folks, it's about that time, I guess. Cookie, I had some medical stuff come up. I haven't got back to that stuff, and in the next week or so, I'll get some of that stuff out to you. I still got your email. Boy, that would be nice, Ringo. I never have any trouble out of mine. Back when I was doing a lot of hunting, well, I used to load a 107 mags up, and that's what I'd shoot every year to that 7 mag. But like I say, when I get ready to put some meat in the table, that's a gun I pick up. Set it 2.5 inches high at 100 and just hold dead on, plumb out to 309 yards. It'll be a little high, a little low, but it'll be on a deer. Oh, wouldn't that be? The newer one, the old ones were really accurate. Then Remington after they got bought out, well, they got to building some junk. I think now since they got bought out again, they're coming back up again. All right. Well, been on here an hour and a half, so I guess I'm gonna shut her down. I enjoyed it. I appreciate everybody coming in and enjoyed the. Uh-oh. Well, did it turn out as good as? Yeah, that's right, Bill. All right, we'll see you later, Roy. Bill, Janice, I still sound good. Y'all all have a good night. Oh, I could run with that, but I won't. Good night. Yeah, good hunting.